we're going to get into the draft from last night. I was in the B League draft, and I can't find the results anywhere, and I barely remember my team. Chris Vaccaro and I put together a nice team, though.
You barely remember your team.
Yeah. We took Joseph Randall. Like,
that doesn't have anything have to do with anything he did last night either.
No, I was drinking water the whole draft.
Yeah, he did very well. He had Joseph Randall in the 4th round, and I actually like that pick as opposed to Darren McFadden going in the A-League draft in the 2nd round. I thought you got extreme value there. You went 3 wide receivers to start your draft. Andre Johnson, you went in the 3rd round.
Yeah.
And that was the guy that's interesting to see what he's going to do in this Indianapolis offense, where he's become. He's been going 32nd overall in the National Fantasy Football Championship draft. And the better question is, why do I know your draft better than you?
I know it.
Did people physically beat up Rick Wolf? I mean, it's only 9 o'clock in the morning.
Stacey Stern.
Everybody's been killing him for that pick.
Look, if you're of the school that Dallas has the best offensive line in football, and DeMarco Murray's success, you could point to that offensive line being awesome, then why not be like, Darren McFadden, 2nd round?
I wouldn't have did it, but, I mean, nothing happened yet. I mean, it's a little extreme the way they're killing him, I think.
So for those of you who don't know, Rick Wolf, Glenn Colton, Stacey Stern with they picked 6th. I don't know what that comes back around to. What, like 18th-ish? They took Darren McFadden ahead of Alshon Jeffrey, ahead of Mike Evans. But look, there was a huge run on running backs. Look, at that point, it's Darren McFadden, Lamar Miller, Justin Forsett, Melvin Gordon, Frank Gore, maybe Andre Ellington.
So he panicked.
No.
I don't think it was a panic move. I think it's like, hey, we got to get another one, or else we're screwed.
Well, let's be honest. Glenn Colton, Rick Wolf, Stacey Stern, those 3 people have combined for about 4 Labor championships, 5 Tout Wars championships. They've won football championships. So any chance we can get to bash them, let's bash them.
No, man. This should be an opportunity for us to be like, hey, maybe Darren McFadden should be a 2nd round pick.
I'm going to go with the bashing.
Their smart system.
They thought outside the box.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's June, right? It's June 23rd. Obviously, yesterday was June 22nd. It's so early.
That was even earlier.
Yeah, what if McFadden rattles off like 2 70-yard runs in his first couple carries?
Yeah, hit us up on Twitter at SiriusXM Fantasy and tell us what you truly think of Darren McFadden going in the 2nd round. And, you got 140 characters to voice your pleasure or displeasure.
Look, it's easy to dump. We've done this before on the show. When someone makes a pick, they want attention.
Yeah.
These Rick and Glenn and Stacey don't need attention. They've been around forever.
Do you think that maybe they had the 2011 draft guide?
No, man. I don't. Oh, by the way, I pulled up this great article on the ride in today.
You're not supposed to be reading and driving.
No, it's on the bus ride in.
Oh, you take a ferry.
Chris Harris wrote a story about how Marshawn Lynch should be the #1 overall pick on ESPN.
Yeah.
I thought he made some very good points. He pulled up like all this historical data about 29-year-olds who have 3 straight seasons of 280-plus yards. I was reading him like, you know what? He makes a good point. Like, he's got Max Unger's not there anymore, which is a problem. Marshawn Lynch, by the way, looks like he went about 10th.
We got to quantify that, though, with Chris Harris's article, and I hate to put you on the spot. I have a hard time believing that was a PPR league. If it's non-PPR, I think you can make the argument.
I think ESPN writes to non-PPR.
I believe so.
You can make the argument. It may not be a very good one.
No, and I think it's relevant, though, in a non-PPR setting that you could actually go that route. I think in a PPR, I think it would be a little extreme.
Who was Mr. Irrelevant last night? Last pick.
Some kicker. I don't even remember. By that point, we were turned around and out of there. Like, let's go, man.